Yesterday, in my Nifty prediction, I had mentioned that the session between 10 a.m. and 12 or 1 p.m. will be negative. It did turn out to be that way. After that, the market was pretty much just about the levels it was at the end of the time that I had mentioned, and nothing much. It went up and came down, so it's pretty much a volatile session. Glenmark Pharma of particular significance had gone up 34% yesterday on the launch of Favipiravir and sharp rise, 34%. It settled down much less, about 24%, yet it was a pretty sharp rise. Now, my views on this Glenmark is that it had not participated in the pharma rally, so this was a great opportunity for some large players to offload their stock. Favipiravir is fine, it's good. Anything related to COVID-19 sells, by the way. So is masks, sanitizers. There's a good joke that the famous shop Marks and Spencer should now be converted into masks and sanitizers. So anything to do with COVID-19 has been selling well, and that is fine. But there are many other companies which are also in the rollout, and so be cautious of that. Don't get too carried away in the COVID-19 drug, and that there are others also who are joining the bandwagon. Secondly, Favipiravir is not the way to cure COVID-19. There are other ways to work on it. Definitely, that there's other ways, and still the true solution to the COVID-19 medical solution has not yet been found. Coming back to the markets, there has been a great amount of confusion today, as the White House spokesman had initially talked about a possible further disruption to US-China trade negotiations. And we found that Peter Navarro, the White House spokesman, had in an interview to Fox News initially talked about the possibility that the US-China trade deal may be over. Later on, as the clarification came from Peter Navarro that the deal is not over, but they are trying to look into other aspects, because Trump not being happy with the coronavirus having emanated out of China and having impacted the American economy and also the world economy. Now that cooled down the Asian markets. Most of them clawed back into positive territory, and they continue to be so. SGX Nifty had nosedived at the time of Peter Navarro's initial statement, clawed back into green, should be fine till about 115, and then we may see a fresh wave of selling today. So Nifty could, if I cut out the noise in general, session after 115, I expect it to be negative on Dalal Street today. So please bear that in mind, and while planning your investments. Other than that, I expect the early morning session to be, however, fine at this point of time. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Only if you are a patient investor. I did witness last week a whole series of people who wanted to make money by naked puts and calls. Again, I remind everyone, this is my best judgment analysis. Please make all your investments. I have never asked anybody to invest in naked puts and calls. So if you're doing it through your broker and who's, then do it at that understanding with him. It's your interpretation, and I am not, neither is my company going to be responsible for anything. Do not add any comments thereafter, because this is my best judgment analysis for the day today. Other than that, I've been getting a lot of calls from people seeking my opinion during trading hours and thereafter as well. Due to the plethora of requests, yes, I would like to talk, but from today we are implementing a new rule. I will personally be responding to only those people who would like to join my Art of Investing course. It's a paid program. And if you are interested, then you can feel free to WhatsApp me on 982-086-1044. So other than that, I will not be able to personally respond from today. Happy investing. Take care. Bye-bye.